Oklahoma man will remain on death row tonight after the Pardon and Parole Board denied his plea for clemency. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bobby Miller.
And I'm Carl Torp. Michael DeWayne Smith was convicted in 2 separate murders back in 2002. News 9's Cameron Joyner has the details from his hearing that happened this morning. She's in studio.
Bobby, Carl, it was a 4-1 vote that sealed Smith's fate this morning. It came after presentations from both Smith's attorney and representatives for A.G. Drummond. Emotions were mixed as that vote came down and tears were shed on both sides.
Her impact lives on and she will never be forgotten. His sudden death in such a violent manner has affected our family's lives every day since.
Emotional victim impact statements were read Wednesday to a divided room. One side filled with family and friends of the man convicted in the shooting deaths of a Metro mother, Janet Moore, and a shop clerk, Sharuth Pularu, in 2002. Michael DeWayne Smith was sentenced to death for the murders, and over 20 years later,
Clemency is denied.
that sentence stands. One side of the room breaking down in tears, the other breathing a sigh of relief.
That jury was right to conclude that Smith poses an ongoing threat to society.
Smith appeared at the hearing via Zoom, maintaining his innocence.
I didn't commit these crimes. I didn't kill these people.
Smith's attorney argued Smith is mentally handicapped and shouldn't be put to death. He also claims Smith was not in his right mind at the time of the murders.
At the time of these homicides, he was smoking PCP daily and heavily.
Smith's taped confession in a police interview was a focal point in his trial, but his supporters say it should have been thrown out as Smith was clearly high on drugs.
What you saw that interview was someone that was not qualified to talk to the police about the most important day of his life.
Attorney General Gentner Drummond called Smith's claims to innocence outrageous when he recommended the board deny clemency last month. Representatives for A.G. Drummond went over evidence from Smith's trial in detail at Wednesday's hearing, including comparing crime scene photos to Smith's taped confession. The state claims Smith described details only the killer could have known.
PCP may be able to alter your mental state, but it cannot make you psychic.
Wednesday, A.G. Drummond released a statement saying he was pleased with the board's decision and justice will finally be served for this tragic loss. Smith's execution is set for April 4th of this year. He's the next person to be executed in one of only 10% of death row inmates in the nation who have killed multiple people. Live in the studio, Cameron Joyner, Oklahoma's own News 9.